Hey there, Leo, Sun, Leo, Moon, Leo, Rising. Welcome to your reading for January 16th through the 22nd. What a busy week it is, astrologically speaking. We've got Mercury stationing direct, Mars stationed direct just last week. We've got Uranus stationing direct. Uranus is squaring your sign. And the sun is moving into Aquarius, which opposes your sign with that new moon. So be sure to check out your new moon video that I made for you. It's coming out on, this card has shown up so much. You're the last sign I've done, and this card has shown up, I think, about 6 or 7 times. So the new moon videos come out for Leo on Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. I think you will find that very helpful. So your overall energy here is the hummingbird, okay? There's a shift coming, okay? The shift is going to happen through your thoughts, your words. You create the shift, right? I want to say the hummingbird also feels very, today I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting a real hit in my throat chakra. So your truth, the way you see things, the way the hummingbirds are constantly in motion. They're very high frequency. And so I want to say play some high vibrational music, sing to get your own vocal cords moving with that, because this is about your truth. This is definitely about your truth. And pay attention to what it is that you're picking up, because you have a big choice to make. Here's that card that keeps showing up. This is the 7 of Scrolls, but in this case, in this deck, he's standing there with an option, right? He has 2 doors to choose from, and he has lots of information he's gathered, but he's picked up the last vital piece of information that is going to allow him to choose to select. It is an opportunity to choose. This says shift, optimism, and spontaneity, right? And so you're going to make a change, a shift. You step through the door. Look, Spirit has your back. That big old bear's right there behind you. And the affirmation is, I am strength and sweetness. Well, there you go, Leo. That totally explains you right there. We could stop the reading, but we won't. There is something that needs to be let go of, and I think this week is a little bit hard for you. When I'm looking at these cards, this is not easy. This is you making the final step, the choice, the decision to make the shift. This is on you. So this is not going to happen because Spirit is coming along and saying, oh, here, let us change things for you. Every card on here says it's up to you. It is up to you. You have to understand the Spirit has your back. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to choose to make the shift. This week is not easy. This week is important. A cycle has completed. But have you let go? You have to take the last step, whatever that means, and I don't know. There's an ending of a situation. It looks like it might be around the home. So you may be looking to move. You may be looking, you're trying to create security and stability in some aspect of your life. Okay, whether it's financial, emotional, or like physical security, or maybe you need a new car, or I don't know, there's something, right? You're at the final stages and you need to complete the process. And that only person that can do that is you. Because here we have the 4 of spirals in where you're trying to, what you're thinking about and what you're trying to focus on, right? That's the safety and the security. That's like the 4 of Wands. That's the house and the home. The struggle to get over is the 4 of what would be Pentacles, but it's stones here. It's the willingness to let go of something and release it and move forward. This is holding on very tightly to something that is, while you're trying to create the security, you're hanging on tight instead of opening up to receive from the universe. And I think that this week you continue to do that. I think this is a week where it's going to be very much of a struggle. And I want you to understand, when the sun and the moon are opposing your sign, it is going to feel difficult. And I want you to have compassion for yourself. I want you to feel secure and supported. I want you to tell yourself that you're strong and that a shift is coming. This shift is coming. It's not coming this week exactly, unless you choose to release and let go with that new moon. You're going to have to push yourself to chase your dreams. You're going to have to push yourself to make the change and the shift right now. Venus is opposing your sign this week. She's going to conjunct Saturn. Saturn wants to make all this structure and everything, and Venus is what's of value to you. But Venus is coming for a very extended visit and stay in your sign this year. And so it could be that what you're feeling this week is the ability to identify what it is that you want to make the shift toward. Because in the heart space, we have the page of spirals, the page of wands. This is initiating action, but this is about what is passionate to you. What are you passionate about? What are you excited about? What is the news and the information you want to put out into the world? What are you trying to do? And so I really love that this is your key, because that means the power is all within you about what it is that you desire most, and you being a fire sign, that is so amazing. That is a very supportive energy. How do you transform this situation? We have like this 10 of Wands energy. Complete the process. You're at a crossroad. Keep going. Keep going. In the area in the heart space of what's draining your energy, it is this completion of the cycle again, right? So we've got this 10 that says to finish it here, and we have Psyche, the world. You're holding back your transformation. You're holding on very tightly, because here we have the 2 4s surrounding this world card. It's like, I want security and stability around the home, around my finances or something. And so you're not releasing the energy on in some aspect of your life that would allow you to really fly. And I don't want to tell you that you have to do that, because if you're not ready, then don't do it yet. And I think you're not ready. But I think it's important for you to start figuring out, when I let go, what am I looking for? Okay? So you don't have to let go this week if you don't want to. It's a new moon. It's about figuring out what you want to do, especially coming on the Chinese Lunar New Year. It's what do I want to do for the next, actually 55 weeks, because this long cycle of this Chinese New Year doesn't actually complete itself until the 9th of February of 2024. So it's a long cycle. It is the 4th one in the lunar calendar, or the Chinese calendar. And so again, it's about creating stability and longevity and peace and prosperity. This is a year of hope. And it's really important, Leo, that you figure out what it is that you want. And so this week, you don't have to take any action other than to start examining what it is that you want. What is it that you want that would bring in the joy? What is it that you want? And to focus on that. So, what are you passionate about? The action to take is, we have the 7 of scrolls. The 3 of scrolls. And so that's like the 3 of swords. And we have this fox looking at this information. And he has a tear running down his cheek there. And foxes are very strategic. But this fox is stopping to look at this information, and he's sad about it, and then he's going to be strategic. So whatever loss you're mourning, loss of a job, a relationship, a way of life, something has shifted and changed. You're in the shift. You're in the shift. It's helpful to know where you want to go. But right now, with all this energy, like really tough energy, the squares and the oppositions, those are the tough energies. Jupiter is trining your sign, and that's beneficial. And Jupiter's there for a couple of months, and so over there in Aries. And so here in this Aries energy, because we have the ram here and we have the ram showing up here in your area of resources, you have the ace of fire, right? The ace of spirals, the ace of this energy of wanting to get things going in the area of resources. And resources can be financial, but they're emotional, physical, mental, whatever it is that you need. But I think this week you need to just nurture yourself, because here we have these 2 4s and there's another 4. So it's funny, because on the corners is where the 4s are hanging out. Here we have the 4 of mirrors. This is a little bit of apathy. And so a lot of times what happens for me personally when I'm going through a difficult time, first I mourn the loss of whatever, and then I emotionally remove myself from the situation and let myself not care anymore. And that's not always easy to do, because I have so much water in my chart. But I find that it's helpful to have that buffer zone, that emotional buffer zone that allows me to just separate myself so that I can come up with a plan. And so here in the heart space, we have the 8 of scrolls. And so you're kind of stuck up in your head sorting through things. And maybe it would be helpful to actually let yourself feel it, because this little fox is crying. But I think this is a week of assessing where you are and figuring out, what are you excited about? What horizon do you want to get to next? And so maybe a little bit of dreaming about where it is you want to go. But there's a cycle that needs to be completed, and it's a difficult one. Really, truly difficult one there. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay. What did I say? What is the next horizon that you want? It says get ready for new horizons. So the shift is happening. You're in the middle of it. Get ready for new horizons, faraway places, and shout to the heavens with happiness, embracing enthusiasm. And so here, this is totally what this is saying right here. Complete this journey, complete this cycle. Be where you are this week. Like, acknowledge where you are and be kind and compassionate about it. Do not tell yourself, oh, I should be over this by now. Apparently not, okay? So don't put that energy into your equation of what it is that you're thinking and feeling, right? It's just feel what you feel, but start looking to the future, right? Embracing enthusiasm is exactly what this little page is saying, combined with this ace. You know, what do you want to be excited about? So on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, that moon, as it moves out of Scorpio, which is also squaring your sign, and gets into that fellow air sign, that fellow fire sign of Sagittarius on Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when you can start to really kind of like, okay, and now Mercury starts moving direct, all right, so things start clearing up. Allow yourself to start feeling better. What do you need to do to feel better this week? You know, do you need to go for a walk? Do you need to take a nice long hot soak? You know, do you need to call up a friend? Do you need to go online and say, what's affordable that's like a little vacation place I could jump off to for like a weekend or something, where I can just explore something new and do something new, right? So it's part of that, and then and so kind of let yourself feel those feelings, and then when that moon is in Capricorn on Thursday and Friday, it's time to really start doing your brainstorming. We have nice supportive energy around doing that, and you have the card of do the work, which is such a Capricorn card to come out, and so using the cycles, right, to support ourselves. It's not enough to dream or pray. You have to take positive action steps that you're being divinely guided. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish in your lush flower garden. And so as Mercury starts moving direct, as the sun shifts into another sign, as things starts moving forward for, the planets are going that direction, it's time, I really think, to figure out where do you want to go. Get ready for the new horizon. What is the new horizon that you want to accomplish? And I think that's doing the work this week. Is actually putting it on paper, especially when the energy of that new moon. Where do you want to be a year from now? What would you have liked to accomplish? What is that new horizon that you would like to see yourself crest, right? To get there, to be able to see what's next after that. So, you have the card of magic. I'm so excited for you. That new moon is magic for you. It says, make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. So, feel your feelings this week. Allow yourself to do that. And then start planning for the future. Like, take an action step. And that action step could simply be scrolling the internet for Verbo or something. It could be something small, but something that tells the universe, this is what I want to do next, and I'm willing to start looking at it right now. Okay? Kind of an interesting week for you, Leo. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. You're important. Put yourself first this week. I think you really need to do that. And stay optimistic. The shift, you're in the shift. The shift is happening. You'll see the change soon. All right? I'm on Facebook every day. If you would like a little help along the way, check out your new moon video that is out on Tuesday. And I will see you guys again back here next week. Be good to yourselves.